The fallout continues after Manchester United's shocking defeat in the FA Cup to Leicester City, which has left Manchester United with only the Europa League left now to play for to salvage the season. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come under massive pressure from Manchester United from the fans and some in the media who have always been against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as being Manchester United manager and don't think he's up to the task. But now it seems that the majority of Manchester United fans, which I'm seeing on social media and around, are against Solskjaer being manager of Manchester United next season. Now, I did read in the newspapers that, and believe it with a pinch of salt, that the rumours are that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will need the Europa League trophy in order to keep his job at Manchester United. Now, the previous week there was talks of Solskjaer getting a new contract, which I think is more believable than the fact that he needs the Europa League to salvage his job. Now, I do understand that there is a lot of disgruntled annoying fans out there that Manchester United haven't won a trophy for a long time, and I am very disappointed. Tactically, I think he got it wrong in that game, and by the fact that the personnel on the pitch, I think he did it in hindsight get it wrong as well. Resting a few key players didn't help the cause either, because Manchester United don't really have the players to come in that are certain will do a job for Manchester United if we rest some of our key players. So he definitely got to take some of the stick from that game against Leicester City, no doubt. And there has been a few occasions, like against Seville last season and Chelsea, where we've bottled semi-final cup competitions where Manchester United could have got to a final and maybe got the trophy that has eluded them under Solskjaer so far. Now, the reason why I think that Solskjaer probably will keep his job now, and at this moment in time, I don't think he's done enough to deserve the sack, but I don't think he's done enough to really warrant a new contract, in my opinion. Yes, he's done a steady job at Manchester United and we've slightly improved in terms of our league position, definitely yes, but I'm still not convinced whether he is obviously going to take us to that next level yet. I do, though, feel that some of this isn't all Solskjaer's own fault. The recruitment side of it last summer, looking back on last summer, wasn't good enough for Manchester United in order to take us to that next level of winning Premier League titles and Champions Leagues. Now, yes, we could have done better in the Champions League, and yes, we could be closer to Man City in the league. I'm not questioning that at all. Definitely, we've been shit at times. We've had some really shit performances this season, but we've had some good performances as well. We've beaten Man City away and we've lost to Istanbul. And we've had some other good performances. We've won in the FA Cup against Liverpool, for instance, and games like that. And then we've had shit performances, Sheffield United and bullshit like that. So there has been ups and downs this season, but being second in the league is progress. But the fact that last season, at the end of the season, we didn't sign the adequate players that probably needed to take us to that next level, and that isn't all on Solskjaer, it really isn't. Now, the board have definitely got to take some of the blame for that. I mean, we signed a backup left back to Luke Shaw, we signed a backup midfielder in Donny van de Beek to Paul Pogba, we signed a backup centre forward to Martial and Cavani, who has actually been pretty good when he's played, but has been injured on a number of occasions, and he's 34 years of age. So we didn't really sign the adequate players that were going to come into Manchester United and make us a hell of a lot better. Now, obviously there has been problems up front. Scoring goals has been a problem for the forwards. They haven't been scoring what they were last season, and the midfield hasn't been great, and the centre-back position still got issues, but this isn't all on Solskjaer. And although a lot of people seem to just blame everything on Solskjaer at the weekend, you cannot blame him for some of them incidents in the game. The defending from set pieces is abysmal, but you can't blame him for the Fred mistake against Leicester City. That is one thing you can't blame him for, but his substitutions at times have been too late for Manchester United, and in this particular game against Leicester he made 4 substitutions in the second half. Should have taken Fred off at half time, didn't. And the substitution just seemed desperate to me. Manchester United losing and just desperation to try and get back in the game. Knew that he picked the wrong lineup and just made wholesale changes all in one go to try and rectify it, and it backfired massively. And if you're getting it wrong too often, then it is questions on the manager, that is true. But we do go again for Manchester United, and I personally don't think that the board will sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer based on the fact that he's probably now going to finish second or at worst third in the Premier League, and I think the Glazers are going to see that this. And to be fair, this is going to be the first time since Alex Ferguson has retired from Manchester United, which is absolute bollocks, this stat, that Manchester United will have got in the Champions League on consecutive seasons. And that is absolutely fucking dog shit for Manchester United, yes, but it is a bit of stability for Manchester United to get back to where they want to be, challenging for Premier League titles. It obviously isn't what I want for Manchester United. If he doesn't win the Europa League this season, I'm going to be questioning the manager as well. I am questioning certain things of this manager, and I'm still not sure if he can take us to that next level and win us the Premier League title or win us a FA Cup, Champions League, or whatever it is. But I still do feel that we're slightly going in the right direction, and if he does leave Manchester United, he's left us still with a nice, young, hungry squad that wants to play for Manchester United. That's one thing that he did that we didn't have when Solskjaer come to Manchester United. A lot of these players, Lukaku, Sanchez, didn't want to play for Manchester United, and he got out the rotten eggs. He got them out of Manchester United. Players didn't want to be at Manchester United, and he got them out pretty quick. There are still obviously deadwood that needs to be taken out this team, and there are players to be brought in, but it is not all Solskjaer's fault. It really isn't. So anyway, I don't really know what else to say, because I don't think that Solskjaer is going to be dismissed of his post in this coming summer. I really don't. I think Manchester United want to build him, to get him to build for the long haul for Manchester United. If it does go pear-shaped next season, then I do believe that there could be change, but for now I think that we're going to stick by him. Hopefully Manchester United can turn it around and still win the Europa League. I wouldn't bet on that myself. If I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet that Manchester United are going to win it, but we are the favourites to go out there and win that competition, so we need to go out there and win that competition, then move forward for the summer, try and build on it, because I still don't feel that, although Solskjaer has spent a decent amount of money at Manchester United, I still don't feel that he has been given the full backing of the board. When you look back to last season when Marcus Rashford got injured and was out for a while in January, we went and signed Odion Ighalo, which there's no way Solskjaer would have gone out to the Glazers and to Ed Woodward and say, you know what, I want fucking to sign Odion Ighalo. I don't want fucking Erling Haaland. I want Ighalo. And they got fucking Ighalo on a loan deal. I mean, Manchester United getting Ighalo on a loan deal, that was just a disgrace looking back on it. It really was. I mean, he wasn't terrible for Manchester United. He did get a few goals, but this is Manchester United. And then in the summer, we've left it desperately the last minutes, and we signed an aging 34-year-old Edison Cavani who had injury problems. This isn't the sort of signings that he wanted. He wanted Jadon Sancho. He wanted Erling Haaland. The same thing happened under the previous manager. Mourinho was moaning he wanted a centre half, didn't get the centre half in for Manchester United, and then it went pear-shaped. The good thing with Solskjaer is he's not moaning, he's not slagging all the players off on TV, so that is a good sign. He's staying positive for Manchester United, and so I can understand some people calling him a yes man. I can understand that, but Fergie backed the Glazers, said that they were great for Manchester United, even though the only difference was Fergie was still winning Premier League titles. So that is the only difference for Manchester United. I think some people do have a bit of an agenda against him there when he's come out and said that they're good owners. He's not really going to come out, if he comes out and slags them cunts off like Mourinho did, there's only going to be one way for Solskjaer, there really is. Anyway, I don't really know what more to say on the matter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you feel that Solskjaer should remain as manager next season? I mean, I personally would wait to give him a new contract, certainly to see how the rest of the season pans out. But I don't think he's done enough to warrant the sack. I really don't at this moment in time. We are still second in the league. We've been so much worse under previous managers. Yes, we won the FA Cup in Louis van Gaal's last season as Manchester United manager, but let's look back on that campaign. The second half of that campaign was absolutely fucking horrendous in the league under Louis van Gaal, and we didn't get Champions League football. Yes, I won a trophy. Of course I fucking want Manchester United to win a trophy. I would love Manchester United to have won the FA Cup. But you know what this club is, it's gonna continue. Manchester United want Manchester United to get top four so that we can keep bringing in that money. And will it attract better players? I don't know. Will Manchester United go out and put the bids in for the Haalands, the Sanchos this summer? I don't know. But if we don't, whoever's manager at Manchester United is going to have a real tough task chasing down Manchester City. If it's not Solskjaer, if it's Allegri or someone else that comes to Manchester United, the same problems are still going to be at this club. Yes, you might get a better tactician. Yes, they may go on and win an FA Cup or a Europa League or some shit like that, which I would like to win, obviously. But for the long haul, these managers are not, these Allegri's and whoever we get in are not, who would come in after Solskjaer, are not going to win the league unless the board do change and bring in the adequate right recruitment that Manchester United need in order to take us to that next level. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below anyway. Are you Ollie in? Are you Ollie out? I think most people are Ollie out now, but I would like to see what pans out for the rest of the season, to see where we are and where we finish. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.